Hey folks, I'm going to do a little tutorial video on the Phoenix bead. Now this is our standard version. This is the original. It came out about 1.5 years ago. It's constructed out of one solid piece. You can see it's got the hole there going through it. It's got some large slots so you can see your paracord and your leather. This is a nice size bead. I like this bead. You can get it close up to the end of the knife. I'm not a fan of lanyards that hang and dangle. So I like that I can get this right up close to the end of my knife. Originally, this design was supposed to be modular. Excuse me. But we had some issues with it because of the size. For how many pieces we want to make it and how complex it is, it took us a little bit to get here. So 1.5 years ago, I decided to release this version just to see the design and what everyone thought. And then finally we got to the new version. Now this is a new version. It's the exact same size as the original, but the new version is modular. So you can see there, this one has the slots going right through. This one doesn't. This one you can't see through. This one you can. Now I joke around and I say this is using our new no knot technology. It's new to us. The no knot bead has been around for probably 8-10 years. I think there's a company in Germany or Russia. I can't remember where he's from, but he makes a tiny little bead. They used to go on his pens and stuff. I haven't seen his work in a while, but he had a screw on the end of his and it captured the paracord. So this isn't, it's not new. What is new, I think, is I haven't seen one that uses a screw to hold the paracord on, plus it's completely modular and you can switch out the parts. So this is 4 individual pieces here. So the sleeve spins, so it has that fidget factor. And then you have this internal sleeve. You got the main body that has a post going through, and then you got this screw on the end. Now this screw is a T10 Torx. So I'm going to show you another new product. I don't know if you've seen, but we now have this micro driver. These are 3D printed from PLA. We have a bunch of colors. We have this black, we have a dark gray, we have a blue, a red, and a green. These are $8. They don't come with a bit, but they do come with a magnet inside. They got, the magnet has great retention. And then it's perfect for this bead. It's just small, it's cheap. You don't have to buy an expensive driver or get a big driver. You can just throw this in your pouch or in your drawer. So you crack this and then you can spin it off, and there you'll see the pin, the outer sleeve, the insert, and the main post. So inside this post, it's very small. So this is the part where I feel like we need a tutorial. You can't put the paracord in and have a big blob. If you do, the screw won't tighten. Now I want to show you, this is my favorite configuration. I can't show you the knife because it's the new X series ZDC fixed blade. We're not releasing these till next week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But blasted and tumbled satin tie insert, this has got to be my favorite. Another favorite of mine is white turbo glow inside. So we have turbo glow colors. We have lots. I just brought a few to show you, but we probably have 12 or 14 colors. I got to start not buying so many different colors and just keep it simple. But here's a few different colors here. White's typically my favorite. We got some ultra greens and ultra blues. So yeah, keep your eyes out for these. There'll be different finishes. Here's a satin tie, satin brass. Each of them have the opposite insert. This one has a brass insert. The lighting's probably not showing it great, and this one has a tie insert. We also have this aged titanium with the blasted and tumbled inside. I will show you. This is what you do. You can pop your turbo glow on. Reassemble your bead after you put your paracord in, and then this will glow in the dark. So that's pretty cool. So we have lots of options. Again, back to this little driver. These are only $8. They're also great for just doing quick little pivot adjustments if you guys want. If you carry a sling bag or a pouch, if you need to adjust your pivot, if it loosens on you or something like that. It's also great for when you need a second driver to crack 2 screws. You can put it between your fingers or just hold on to it like that. I've been finding this little guy handy, so you can pick up yourselves one of those for doing these beads. Now here's a tutorial part. When you melt it, the most important part is just melt it a little bit and pinch the end. You can wet your finger, you can lick your fingers, doesn't matter, just don't burn yourself. Heat this up and just kind of pinch it flat. I'll do one and show you. Don't have a big ball on the end, because that's where you're going to run into problems, just because the cavity is so small. I'm just going to melt that a little better. This end's not melted 100%, but now I don't like my lanyards long, so I'm going to go with rough. Let's do 2. See if this works. 2 inches. Melt the end, like I said. Just heat it up a little bit and kind of pinch it and kind of drag it off. Make sure it's melted good, but I don't know if you can see that. If you can see that I've kind of flattened it, it doesn't have a big ball on the end. That's the important part. I also have this little piece of wire that I use. It's almost like one of those cake batter things, but it's not. You can use a paper clip, but just shove the cord through. Now, if your knife has a hole in it, obviously you can just slide it through easily. So which bead? We'll use this one here. We're going to use the age tie. So you can leave it together like that. You don't have to disassemble the whole entire thing. Pop it on. Now the nice thing about this bead is you can get it really close. If you're like me and you don't like the long lanyards. There we go. It was just spinning in my hand, so I did have to disassemble it, but so there, you can see the cord there. You want this screw to split the two. Now, you want to pull it back. It's hard to see, but once you have it in your hand, you'll be able to see where the threads are. You want it just past the threads so it's not going to get caught up in the threads. And then push it down in. Get it started. Tighten it up. Now when you hold it, you want to hold this end and just give it a little crank, and that will not come undone now. And there you go. It's on there solid. So the new modular Phoenix bead with our new no knot technology. The bead has that fidget factor. A lot of people say they love how the concealed bead spins and the defiant bead spins. Well, now the modular Phoenix bead does too. Now we are going to be adding this new no knot technology to our other beads. We'll be probably adding it to maybe the next run of Defiance. We might do a mini Defiant. The concealed beads will probably adopt this. Not saying we're going to eliminate the hole in the bottom in all of our beads, but I wanted to get this done, and we'll see what you guys think of it. Also, don't forget, check out the new micro driver. That's a handy little add-on when you grab your bead, then you got yourself a little driver for it. So yeah, let me know what you think. I hope you guys dig it. If you're at Blade Show next week, make sure you message us. We don't have a table or a booth, unfortunately, but I would love to meet you. I'd love to say hi, so send me a message. We can meet up. My wife and I will also have Griffin Company shirts on, so keep your eyes out for us. We got goodies for you. We'll be giving everybody something out of our bag for free. So yeah, anyways, cheers. We'll see you on the next one.